Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to do an update on last week's video on the 21K collection. There's been some issues. We are talking about the frozen bag, and also I have some real bag photos. I don't know about you, but the stock photos just suck. You just really can't get a good vibe for what the bag's like when you compare the shade in the various leathers. So we're just going to go through a quick update. Now, if you're new to my channel, I'm Jamie. I do videos on luxury handbag reviews and a lot of neutrals on this channel. I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe. Let's start with the big one. Number one, it's the frozen bag is canceled. Yes, you heard that right. Now the bags, we are talking about the classic flaps. The bags are canceled for production issues. We can only speculate that these production issues are related to potential peeling. Plus, it's difficult to fix this material with any wear on the bag. This material probably didn't hold up to meet that 5-year warranty, but the SLGs are still being ordered. So we are talking about the wallet on chains, any of those wallets, those things are still being ordered. So are any of you guys surprised that this was pulled due to production issues? I think it's still worth it if you are able to get it in a SLG, like a small wallet or the wallet on chain, because you know it's going to be such a hard to get but beautiful item. Second, let's get into the caramel. Caramel is back. Chanel brought back the 21P shade for the boy bag and my personal favorite, the Chanel 19. You can actually see how much the boy bag matches the 21P caramel mini in this photo. I think the brown looks beautiful in a lot of these SLGs. I'm actually gonna try to pick one up to match my caramel bags. Now, I actually had someone from Instagram reach out and ask if the shade was any different between the caramel 19 and my caramel classic flat. Now, call me crazy, but I actually do think there is a very, very slight difference. I actually covered that when I unboxed my bag. I'm going to leave it in the link below. Look at the 415 mark. I just think that it has to do with perhaps the different in the coating and the lambskin. I don't know. And maybe it's just my eyes, but they are very similar. I love my 19. It was my most used bag for the summer and pretty much the best everyday bag. Even this classic flap lover loves a good 19. But yes, I would say get the Chanel 19 in the caramel. Unfortunately, when it comes to the caramel bags, the classic and the cocoa handle, those were already done in 21P. Chanel is not going to repeat that in this 21K collection. Again, they are only bringing back the 21P caramel in the 19 and the boy bag. Now, what about the new brown? This is the 385 shade. It's the other new brown. I actually like this brown in this cocoa handle. It is not a shade that I will purchase for my own collection. I prefer more tans and brown, beige type of shades. Y'all know that. But this one, it's just, I get total brick red, brick brown type of vibes. It's definitely going to be a beautiful bag for fall. Another bag that I didn't mention in my first video for 21K, but it's definitely worth mentioning, is the multicolor bag. Now this bag comes in the flap as well as a tote version. I personally prefer the flat version. I just love how unique this bag is. And it's certainly a statement looking bag. I get total vintage vibes with this bag. Plus, I just love how unique this bag is. Certainly a statement bag. Let's talk about Iridescent cocoa handle. Now this is a beautiful bag. I know the stock photo obviously did not do it justice, but you get a beautiful sheen and it looks so pretty in the shades. This purple iridescent, I just find this shade so interesting. I think it might be my favorite out of all the iridescent shades. I'm just gonna tell you now, I'm not a fan of that rainbow hardware on the CC. I think I said it in my other video where rainbow hardware is just not my thing. I will never buy it. But I think the hardware, even though the CC hardware is in the rainbow, the chain itself is silver. Next, let's talk about the mini Caviar flat bag with the adjustable strap. Okay, when I look at this bag, I get so many Pearl Crush vibes. Do you guys, or is it just me? The bag looks really squishy. Not that it's a bad thing, but definitely when you think about the comparisons between the mini and the Pearl Crush and then this guy, it's, I would say, not as structured as your typical mini. Another thing I'll point out is, again, the stock photos. I think this is still a pretty blue, toned down, not as a bright like icing blue vibes as I was getting before, but this one is more like a deeper, I want to say gray infused, but I like it overall. I think that this is a great bag if you wanted the Caviar mini and the versatility with having an adjustable strap. And Caviar, it's so good. I think this is great at that, especially a $4,400 price point. I still think this is going to be one of the top bags from this collection. So I think that any of the colors are great in this one, just because you get the chicness of this great mini bag and you get so many great colors. Still like that blue though. Purple. This bag to me looks fantastic in lambskin. Now, I'm still a little bit leery about lambskin wear and tear. It's just not the same when it comes to Caviar leather. Like I said, lambskin just takes color so beautifully. Last is the metallic bag. This season has a big focus on metallics. I preferred this one with the leather combination with the metallic. It's certainly eye-catching. Okay guys, well that is it for this 21K update. What do you think of the latest, especially when you compare the stock photos to the real life photo? What do you think about the frozen bag? And are you still in love with caramel? Let me know if you pick anything up. I love to hear it in the comments below. And I will talk to you in my next video. Take care.